Top 30 Iconic Quotes Movie Angels and Demons, 2009. Angels and Demons, 2009, is a thrilling mystery film based on Dan Brown's best-selling novel, starring Tom Hanks as symbologist Robert Langdon. The story follows Langdon as he deciphers ancient clues to prevent the Vatican from being destroyed by a powerful antimatter bomb. The film explores the age-old conflict between science and religion, as the Illuminati, a secret society thought to be long extinct, appears to have resurfaced, targeting Catholic leaders. One of the film's most iconic lines comes from Langdon: "Science and religion are not enemies. There are simply some things that science is too young to understand." This highlights the movie's central theme of faith versus reason. Meanwhile, Camerlengo Patrick McKenna, Ewan McGregor, declares, "Violence and faith are old friends," as he manipulates events for his own agenda. The film's high-stakes narrative takes viewers through historic locations in Rome, including the Vatican, the Pantheon, and Castel Sant'Angelo, blending history, symbolism, and suspense. With its intricate plot, thought-provoking dialogue, and intense action sequences, Angels and Demons remains a captivating thriller that challenges viewers to question the intersection of belief and knowledge. Camerlengo Patrick McKenna. Christianity's most sacred codices are in that archive. Given your recent entanglement with the church, there is a question I'd like to ask you first here in the office of His Holiness. Camerlengo Patrick McKenna. Do you believe in God, sir? Robert Langdon. Father, I simply believe that religion. Camerlengo Patrick McKenna. I did not ask if you believe what man says about God. I asked if you believe in God. Robert Langdon. I'm an academic. My mind tells me I will never understand God. Camerlengo Patrick McKenna. And your heart, Robert Langdon, tells me I'm not meant to. Faith is a gift that I have yet to receive. Camerlengo Patrick McKenna. Be delicate with our treasures. Richter. He said they'd be killed publicly? Robert Langdon. Yes. Revenge. For La Purga. Richter. La Purga. Robert Langdon. Oh geez, you guys don't even read your own history, do you? 1668. The church kidnapped 4 Illuminati scientists and branded each one of them on the chest with the symbol of the cross, to purge them of their sins, and they executed them. Threw their bodies out into the street as a warning to others to stop questioning church ruling on scientific matters. They radicalized them. The Purga created a darker, more violent Illuminati, one bent on retribution. Chartrand. The Catholic Church is not a corporation. It's a beacon. A source of inspiration for a 1 billion lost and frightened souls. Robert Langdon. Sure, I get that. It's also a bank. Cardinal Badger. May God forgive you for what you've done. Assassin. Father, if God has issues, they won't be with what I've done. They will be with what I'm about to do. Cardinal Strauss. Mr. Langdon. Thanks be to God for sending someone to protect his church. Robert Langdon. I don't believe he sent me, Father. Cardinal Strauss. Oh, my son. Of course he did. Robert Langdon. I need access to the Vatican archives. Inspector Olivetti. Professor. I don't think this is the appropriate moment. Richter. Your petition has been denied 7 times. Robert Langdon. No. This has nothing to do with my work. The path of illumination is a hidden trail through Rome itself that leads to the Church of the Illumination, the place where the Illuminati would meet in secret. If I can find the segno, the sign, that marks the beginning of that path. The 4 churches along it may be where he intends to murder your cardinals. 1 every hour at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Then the device explodes at midnight. If we can figure out the first church and get there before he does, maybe we can stop it. But I can't find the start of the path until I get into the archives. Richter. Even if I wanted to help you, access to the archives is only by written decree by the curator and the Board of Vatican Librarians. Robert Langdon. Or by papal mandate. Richter. Yes. But as you no doubt have heard, the Holy Father is dead. Robert Langdon. What about Il Carmelengo? Richter. The Carmelengo is just a priest here. The former Pope's Chamberlain. Robert Langdon. Doesn't the power of the Holy See rest in him during tempo sedi vacante? Robert Langdon. Fellas, you called me. Robert Langdon. Tom Hanks. And quot. Religion is flawed. But only because man is flawed, and quot, science and religion are not enemies. There are simply some things that science is too young to understand, and quot. If God has a plan for everything, then he also knew that my car was gonna break down on the way here, and quot. Faith is a gift that I have yet to receive, and quot. Illuminati means the enlightened ones. They were physicists, mathematicians, astronomers, and quot. The path is alive. The Illuminati are among us, and quot. A lie is a lie, even if everyone believes it. The truth is the truth, even if nobody believes it. And quot. The Illuminati were thought to be a myth, but their resurgence is very real, and quot. History is a tale told by the victors, and quot. This is a test. The Illuminati have returned, and quot. Camerlengo Patrick McKenna, Ewan McGregor, and quot. Do not equate human frailty with divine authority, and quot. Faith is a gift that must be given freely. It is a mystery, and it must be preserved, and quot. Violence and faith are old friends, and quot. Even if we are armed with faith, we fear death, and quot. We are at war. Science versus religion, and quot. Our church is at war with the forces of darkness, and quot. The world will look up and see the light of God, and quot. Our faith has been challenged, but it will not be broken, and quot. This church is a beacon of hope, and quot. Would God want me to do nothing, and quot. Vittoria Vetra, Islet Zura, and quot. Science can heal, but it can also destroy, and quot. The Vatican is an enemy of progress, and quot. Antimatter is the ultimate energy source, but also the ultimate weapon, and quot. Every faith is based on a lie, and quot. Is it really possible? Could the Illuminati have returned, and quot.